All right, everybody, welcome to the very first episode of ActiveCraft. I know I already have a survival world going, but that's gonna be my forever world. This is actually, oh, there's a pale garden right there. Oh, this is a really nice spawn. Um, yeah, this is actually a server that I found online with a couple other people. I'm gonna be playing a little bit and hopefully have some community experiences. This whole server is it's based off of, or it's not based off, but it's like Hermitcraft basically. So it's got a lot of the mods that Hermitcraft does. We're gonna have kind of like the same gameplay, same vibes almost. Um, but yeah, so it's got all the mods that like Hermitcraft does. And if you don't know what Hermitcraft is, I would so suggest you go and look and figure out what that is because Hermitcraft is such an amazing community of YouTubers. It's basically a big survival. Oh, hello. Ooh, that is for a later time. Um, Basically, Hermitcraft is a big survival multiplayer server, which is SMP. It's a bunch of YouTubers that have been around since like 2013. Um, but yeah, I've been watching them for years now. So I was trying to find a server like that, and I found one. Luckily, from what I can tell, these guys are really cool. A lot of like a big, good community. So yeah, basically, a couple of the rules here. We're gonna have all of our bases within 1,000 blocks of spawn, so that we're all kind of centralized and we can all be together and we're not. It doesn't feel like you're just on a single player server because that's what a lot of the people are scared that it's gonna end up feeling like. But all right, and oh, if I can get this right. Anyway, so I'm gonna make some tools, get some resources, maybe a bed or something, and then I'm gonna go try to find a good base location within 1,000 blocks. I will also mention that there's about 23 other people on the server right now, not playing, but like other people that have access to it or that are going to be playing. I don't know how long everybody's gonna last, but hopefully a while. Oh, I need sticks actually. But yeah, hopefully we'll see some collaborations. We'll see some really cool builds. We're gonna have mini games and stuff. But yeah, this is oh iron already. Yes. Okay. All right. This is going well. I'm super excited for this. I know I just started a world. I'm not even 200 days into my other world, but this is something that I had an opportunity to start, and I'm figured why not. So yeah, hopefully this is a super long lasting Minecraft world that hopefully it has a bunch of seasons. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling and actually get to work. Okay. So I made this little platform here for myself. You don't have too much stuff. I found a nether portal and then a mine shaft. You can't really see it, but let me get my boat real quick. But over here somewhere. Yeah, right there. You can't really see it very well through all that grass, but you see where all the taller stuff is? That is an ocean monument. And I have claimed that as my base. So, for the time being, I actually need to go get some dirt. I'm gonna see if I can make that just as a farm, and then, oh, that looks cool. I'm gonna see if I can make that as a farm and then have my base somewhere else, maybe. I don't know if they'll let me do that. If not, that's totally fine. Oh, there's an outpost right there too. Oh, that would be really good if I wanted to get like a pillager farm or like a raid farm, I mean. But you can see it right there. Yeah, so I'm gonna get some of this. Oh, I'm gonna get some of this coal, get some of this dirt so I can actually get some trees growing and a little bit of resources and stuff. Um, but yeah, for right now, I so this I don't want this just to be a normal survival, like just another survival world. Like it's cool that it's a bunch of other people playing with me. It's not just like a survival single player world, but I will say I do kind of want to add a little element of a little challenge. So here's what I've decided. If I die, I'm gonna try to play this semi-hardcore. But if I die, then I have to get rid of all of the tools and all of the armor that I have. And that includes like elytras, totems of undying, stuff like that, like weapons and things. If I have like resources on me, that's one thing. Like I'm obviously gonna go pick up all the blocks. But and I'm not just gonna throw out, oh, this is coarse dirt. It's weird. And I'm not just gonna throw out the the tools that I lose when I die. I'm gonna keep them and I'm gonna archive them. So I'm gonna make, ooh, hello. So I'm gonna make different, like I'm gonna make armor stands and maybe make a room full of just to remind myself of all the times that I died. But until then, I'm going to just hopefully make a little island for myself out here. It's also really cool because there is a big coral reef here. But yeah, I I think I might just make that a farm because I don't really want that to be my base. That'd be personally, I think that'd be a little boring. But that is something I'll have to find out soon. Once I find my little platform that I made, did I already lose it? That's ridiculous. Anyway, oh no, there it is. But yeah, that is the update that I have. It's literally been like maybe 20 minutes, but yeah, that is what I've gotten to so far, and I will be back with more. Well, it happened. Walked away from my computer for like legitimately 30 seconds, and I was killed by a zombie. So, yeah, I'm running back to find all my stuff. Luckily, I didn't have anything good on me. It was literally just a couple iron tools. Like that was it. So uh, I'm just gonna, ooh, yes. So that is a temple. Yeah, I didn't have anything good on me, so I'm just gonna say whatever. I'm gonna stick to my guns. I so thought I was gonna last a lot longer, but this is just proof that why I cannot have a Minecraft hardcore world. I just I just am not. I am not good enough at the game. This one somebody already got to it. Actually, you know what? Wait. Hello? Okay. I think somebody already rated that. Maybe I might come back to it. Oh, there's a village right there. Okay. That village is going to be super important for later. I might steal a couple villagers from there just because, you know, villagers would be super helpful later on. But yeah, I died. Actually, I should probably look at the coordinates right now. 700, 800. Okay. Um, all right. Okay, I think all right. Oh, shoot. I think I went the wrong way. Man. All right. Well, I will get back to you guys when I find my stuff. This is gonna take a while. Well, guys, we're back. I have been grinding just a little bit. Uh, I got a diamond sword. I got another diamond pickaxe. I got one somewhere that almost broke. Or do I? Oh, no. Yeah, I do. It's right there. All right, I found a pale garden, found some moss blocks, all this good stuff. And I have 29 diamonds still, which I'll say, after making a full thing of diamond armor, still pretty good. Right now, I feel like my biggest hang up is food, so I need to figure out that. Ooh. So on this server that I'm playing on, the Nether hub is actually going to be up at Y119, so we don't have to deal with any. Ooh, hello. So we don't have to deal with any mobs or like terrain or anything. So I'm gonna quickly move my portal way up there, but we are chugging along. We're in a lot more progress than I thought I would have by now. Still don't have a starter base. I want to build a tower, but like not a normal tower, like the one from Harry Potter, like the Weasley's house, where it's kind of like a little funky and it's got weird angles on it and it looks unique. So I'm gonna try starting on that. I'm gonna try to get spruce wood if I can to mix dark oak and spruce because I think the contrast there would be really good. Not the contrast, but they're very similar in color, and I think it looked pretty. So that is a little update for you guys. I just didn't. I feel like I've been playing for a while, but haven't updated at all or told I made any recording. So there is that at the moment. But yeah, I got redstone, so I'm gonna start making a few automated farms. I'm also gonna be able to just like Hermitcraft, I'm going to be able to make shops. So I'm trying to figure out what shops I want. I did find an ocean monument. I cannot for the life of me remember if I mentioned that or not, but there's an ocean monument a couple hundred blocks away. I'm gonna make a portal to there, and I want to make a mega base over there. So this will be my starter base, just because it's a little pretty place to be. But I want my mega base to be at that Guardian farm. So then I can make a Guardian shop. I could sell Prismarine and lanterns and Guardian drops and stuff like that. So that'll be fun. And it'll be a great source of XP. And honestly, I just like how ocean monuments look. I like the Prismarine block look. But yeah, after I relocate this, I will head back to my world. I might mine a little bit more. I don't know. I might start trying to make some farms and start building my house. But yeah, there's that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to go on to the Nether Range. So if I put this here, look at this block, and then teleport, we get to the top. Now, okay, this is the block we want to break. I only have 2 TNT with me right now, so or 3 TNT, pardon me. So that's not going to work very well. I have a tutorial on how to do this. And yeah, so I'm gonna try this out real quick and see if it works. All right, so it turns out didn't end up breaking through the bedrock, not because the method didn't work, just because I did it wrong. Um, Here is the portal to the server admin or the owner. Luckily him and another dude set up base and they have a bunch of villagers. So I'm taking this villager and I'm gonna go try to get mending books and stuff, but as you can see, I'm moving them by boat. I could try with a rail and stuff, but this is honestly it's easier. It'll take a little longer, but it's not too far. So I have my little portal set up over there. It actually didn't connect to my portal at my base. That spawned somewhere else. It was weird. So I'm gonna have to fiddle with that. After that, then I'm gonna have to use the rails just to move them all. But yeah, we got two villagers here. It's pretty cool because it's very helpful. Because I can start breeding. I want to make a little iron farm. I know that's what I've done and I did on my forever world. Oh, that was a weird noise. That's what I did on my forever world, which might be, like doing the same thing over and over again. But it's honestly, it's a really good thing to have because I keep running out of iron and it's really frustrating. I also want to make like a little food farm for them. Um, but yeah, we are gonna just set up just a little cage so they don't get out because I don't want them running around to the nether roof because that is ooh, hello. Anyway, I don't want them running around the nether roof because that's just not good. So yeah, I'm gonna fiddle with these guys, try to get them through here, see if that works. Hello. But yeah, I'm just gonna do one at a time. I don't have the patience for both of them. Actually, I'm gonna go through here and make sure it's okay on this side. Anyway, but yeah, I'm moving villages right now. Not super fun, but it is honestly, it's necessary. This is early game stuff. It's not yet. Anyway, so I'm dreading this a little bit, but we'll be okay. We're gonna do great. All right. Well, we got our villagers, and I found this little cave right here. My base is right there, so I'm just gonna throw them in here. Worst case, we have to move them. I think we'll be fine now. I gotta get rid of this water though. Maybe. I don't know if I want to turn this into no, I need to turn it into a breeder and then I can make more things. Like I want to make a little I've already said this before, but I want to make food farm, iron farm. The iron farm might be a little weird, but for right now I'm gonna just oh my goodness. I'm just gonna make a little breeder in here just to get more of them, and then I can move them around however I want. But I kind of want to make like a little build for the iron farm, so it's not just like a big floating box. But for right now, I'm gonna get started on this little sucker. I'm actually pretty excited because once I get these guys actually with good trades, and once I get start getting more guys, then I can get better stuff and better gear. Hello, gonna rave here. Um, what is happening? There we go. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna get this started now. Okay. Well, it looks like the base is coming along. It's not much to look at right now. You got the new shelves in the corners. Let me see how that's going, or see how that works. I don't know how I feel about those. I need to put more on the other side, and then that is also going to be way taller. That's not the final build. Somebody came by and they're like, nice base, and I was like, yeah, it's not even close to being done. I got this little glass floor. I just figured that'd be cool just to be able to, I want to be able to see all the way down. This is hopefully going to go to like bedrock or at least deep slate. I want like a bunch of little farms in here. I'm thinking just a ton of sugarcane, ton of bamboo, and some pumpkins and stuff. But that is my plan for under here. If we go back out, if I can run, um, ooh, through here, got some spruce. I found it over by spawn, but right over this ridge in this hill, this little hole in the ground, we officially have some villagers. You know, these little guys grew up. Hopefully they can breed some more, and we can get a move on. Like right there, gonna get another one. I want to make. Don't know if it's far enough underground to not spawn uh iron golems up here. I might just like hollow this out for now and then make the rest like if I see golems around here at all, I'll just kind of take them out myself. But I might just mine all the roof out and then make a little hello? Oh, that's him. Okay, cool. So I just came up with that. That's actually a really good idea because then I don't have to move them all to make stuff, and then I could maybe even set up a farm down there. So that would be really cool. But anyway, while they're going at it, I'm just gonna keep building this. I cleared some trees out. I got so many logs. I love the dark oak just because of how just the sheer amount of stuff you get from them. Oh, also, I got mending on these guys just because it took me actually took me forever to get it, but I ended up with it, so I'm not mad. But I need to find another cow at some point. Got sheep, but no cows. So that is my little update for now. I will be back if I have anything else. All right, everybody. As you can see, I'm back to iron stuff and a diamond pickaxe. None of it's enchanted, unfortunately, because I was AFK fishing for a while. Oh, shoot, I don't want to pick that up. I was AFK fishing right here last night, and I died. I let it run overnight, and yeah, I don't exactly know what happened. There was talk on our Discord about a griefer, which I immediately thought it was that, but then at the same time, I found the creeper down there a little bit ago, and then I realized this wasn't closed off, but I'm pretty sure I closed that off, but I could be wrong. So I'm pretty sure it was a player though, because there was cobblestone around here, which I'm assuming what happened was they placed lava to kill me, so then it wouldn't say that somebody killed me. But regardless, I have to restart with all my gear. Luckily, I have enough diamonds to kind of get myself a little head start. I did, in fact, lose both of my mending villagers because, if you give me 1 second. All right, because down here, I have a zombie. So this guy, I was trying to convert two of my villagers. I think it's on normal mode, so it's a 50% chance of them turning into a golem. Or not a golem, oh my goodness, turning into a zombie villager. 50% chance of them turning into a villager, and then a 50% chance of them just dying. So unfortunately, didn't get a good card on that one, and they just kind of perished, unfortunately. They sacrifice themselves. Anyway, there's like four of these golems that spawned recently, and they're just kind of wandering around. Um, oh, yes! Here we go. So just like on my Forever world, this server has the more heads mod. So every mob has heads. It's pretty darn cool in my opinion. I think it just adds. Oh, hello. I think it just adds something to the game. Okay, no, we're good. No, we're good. Oh, shoot. Oh, that was close. Okay. Um, cool. Oh, I should probably put my helmet on actually while I'm fighting this guy. But yeah, there's another guy over there. Anyway, I lost all my gear, so I'm gonna have to restart with all that stuff. Um, which it's not the end of the world, but it's just inconvenient. So right now I'm gonna go mine some and I'm gonna try to get some better gear again. This is yeah. Like I said, it's not the end of the world. Just frustrating. Okay, didn't take nearly as long as the first time, but I just got a mending book that is perfect. I love that. I'm gonna grab cartographer's table so I can actually sell all this paper, but yeah, we will make do with that. I Part of me wants to try and turn this guy into a zombie villager and then, but I don't I don't know. I don't want to waste another guy. You know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna risk it. Well, there goes another villager. It in fact did not work. So I think I'm just gonna give up on that. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to reduce their trades it by anything anymore because it's just I just keep killing villagers on accident. So I think I'm just gonna keep chugging away at this. All right, y'all. It has been pretty productive. I have four mending books here on top of I think I have another one in one of my chests and then on my pickaxe. So we are officially getting back to it. I have started working on my base a little bit more. As you can see, it's a lot taller. I I don't know where I'm gonna go from. I want to maybe make like another little branch out, but I think I'm gonna cap that off there just because it's getting really tall. And I fear any taller, it's such a pain to like go up because when you walk in here, I gotta get past these stairs. But as you can see, that's pretty far up. And this is from the outside, it honestly doesn't look that big, I don't think. At least in my opinion, it doesn't look too super huge, but it is a lot of space. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna make another like offset tower, but then that's gonna be as big as it gets. As you can see, these sheep all been sheared. I made an iron farm, not an iron farm. I already have an iron farm. I made an iron shop. So, yep, there's another mending, and I have a wither skull from earlier. So I made an iron shop. Hopefully that'll bring in some diamonds. I want to AFK at the iron farm for a little while just to get some profits, earn some backstock. But other than that, I'm gonna call it a day there because I've been playing for a long time. Um, but this thing is actually working really well. Like 13 iron, it's been maybe 10 minutes, not even. So yeah, I also got rid of the zombie over there because it was just I was just losing too many villagers. I'd rather make like a raid farm than have to keep doing that. So I am actually going to, if this guy can get out, I want to block myself in here, and I'm going to put all of my stuff in here just in case I die again. I don't want to have to redo all that. It'd be really frustrating. But yeah, here we go. Well, I will see you guys when I get back. I should probably eat something actually. All right, you all. I just got back on the server after being gone at work all day, and there have been some developments behind the scenes in our Discord. So let me break it down for you. There was an HOA that came through the other day. I don't remember if I mentioned that or not, but they came through and just basically inspected my house. I bribed them a little bit, and it was all fine. Um, they had an issue with somebody who built near spawn because apparently their house wasn't up to code or something, and they didn't like it. So they decided to charge him for 4 diamonds because or no, they charged him for something because his house was not up to par. So a lot of people had an issue with that because it's an HOA and a lot of people don't like HOAs. Um, so long story short, I'm a lawyer now. I'll put a picture up on screen, but basically they made posters of me, which let's go. I've become Better Call Saul apparently, which I'm not mad about, but it is a new development. But anyway, so we are going to build a courthouse, and eventually we're going to get a court date, and we're going to go and fight them. Not like physically, but like fight them in court. But yeah, I keep forgetting how big I made this. My goodness, it's tall. So basically, I have a notepad in front of me, and I have been writing down all of the facts that I've gathered so far, all of the people involved, just all the information that I would need in court. I'm going to create a case, some evidence. I'm gonna get some witnesses in order. I'm really gonna commit to this because I think this is gonna be fun. Um, I will say this is honestly what this server was made for. We went a little far with it, like not being mean to anybody, but like we talked about it for like an hour. I got home after a 20-minute drive, and there was over 100 messages in the last like 20 minutes. It was insane. So we're gonna be doing that at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to record it because I don't know if everybody's okay with that, but hopefully you will see that soon. But we also got to build the courthouse, and we got to get the admin to be the judge, just because he's, you know, yeah, he's the only one that's not biased, really. Um, but the only issue is one of the admins actually signed off on a contract for the HOA that basically means like any everybody who builds near or around spawn or the shopping district has to pay 4 diamonds every month. And if you miss a month, then you have to pay 8 diamonds. And if you go over that, if you go more than 2 months without paying, they will remove your build. So it's kind of crazy. It's going to be a hard one because it was technically approved by an admin, but we're going to make it work. Get some legal advice, going to figure out, get some definitions, catch them on some technicalities. But yeah, hopefully it'll be pretty fun. I don't know what's going to happen if we win. I don't even know what's going to happen if we lose. But hopefully I really just want it to be like a fun little little thing to keep us entertained. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I don't want anybody to get mad because that's not why we're here. We're here to have fun and play Minecraft. So anyway, that is what I'm going to be up to for a little while. I'm going to go see if I can build a courthouse. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I built an iron farm. So it's pretty cool, pretty cool. But other than that, I've just been busy with life. Hopefully I'm going to be playing a little bit more over the weekend, but I say that it's not even the weekend. It's Tuesday. But anyway, I will see you guys when I have more to talk about. All right. So, I've done some things. I made this little skin. I'm now realizing I don't like it. Number one, it looks kind of like I'm wearing a gown, like I'm about to graduate. I tried making a tie. I might extend the shirt a little bit down. And if you can see, on top of my legs, I missed the texture. So I'm gonna have to fix that. But other than that, this is gonna be my little lawyer outfit for when the time inevitably comes. I'm gonna try to build a courthouse in the very near future out of hopefully deep slate. Right now, ooh, hello. Uh, right now I'm mining deep slate to try to get more diamonds, just because, yeah, I ran out of gear earlier because I died, but I need more. So yeah, and then if I have diamonds, I can go out and I can go buy things, and it's just useful to have. So I got this little. I put this stuff back on. I got this little pickaxe from some villagers, so it's basically a free pickaxe. Uh, So I was able to combine that. Now I have Fortune 4, and then I'm going to combine my two pickaxes to make an even better one. Hopefully get breaking at some point. I'm going to try to get a villager that sells that because I'm breaking on a lot of my stuff would be really nice. Anyway, but yeah, I think that will be the end of episode 1. I feel like I've gotten some pretty good gear. I've gotten some good things done. I'm gonna try to build a mob farm in the near future because I feel like if I have a mob farm, then that'll just make a lot of things easier. I'll be able to do more stuff. But until then, I'm just gonna be down here, uh, working at it. Yeah, see, like I already got nine diamonds on this one run, and I've only gone down like 200 blocks. Anyway, so that is where I'll leave it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.